Next story is called Potato Latkes and the War. It's the 29th story in the book, and it's on page 67. And this is the painting I did for the book, and here's the story. Potato Latkes and the War. After the war started, many of the boys were drafted while the girls were still in high school. Most of our male friends were a little older than us and were of draft age. Murray Ruderman went into the Navy, and Paul Levine and Eugene Lapata were in the Army. We missed the boys while they were gone and saw them whenever they were able to get a leave and come home. Before the draft began, we used to see them every day. We would get together after school and meet on the street, the beach, or the boardwalk. We were a clique, and each girl and boy had a place in the group. Girls and boys went steady and changed partners often. Feelings were always intense, and reputations were developed that made us feel good or bad about ourselves. Lee would say, "Gail is stuck up and never gives you a smile." Gail would say, "Lee is boy crazy and she'll go out with anybody." Friendships and partners were always shifting, and it kept us engaged and connected. When the war started and the boys were drafted, everything was different. When any of the boys got leave, we would throw a party and try to get the group together again. Most of the time it would be at my house because my mother was welcoming and would always serve potato latkes, pancakes, for a treat between dances. Those latkes were the most incredible caramel color, shiny and bubbly pancakes. They were so delicious. I think the kids came to my house just to eat Mama's latkes. The boys, Eugene, Paul, and Murray, and any others who were home, came over along with the girls, Lee, Jenny, and Gail, and anyone else who wanted to dance and eat latkes. We would roll up the living room rug, and I would bring my portable record player out of my bedroom. The lamp lights got turned down, and the dancing would start. We danced Jitterbug, the Boogie Woogie, the slow Foxtrot. We danced to the big bands, Benny Goodman, Tommy Dorsey, Artie Shaw. We learned the words to all the songs as soon as they came out and were familiar with every singer and musician. Each of us had our favorites, but the drummer, Gene Krupa, was everyone's absolute favorite. We danced on the hardwood floors and changed partners for each dance unless a couple was going steady. It happened often and usually lasted just a short time until each one of us went steady with somebody else. Lee was the most popular girl and always had a new going steady partner. Mama would come into the living room between dances and say, "Okay, kinder, children, the latkes are ready," and we would take a break. We would go into the kitchen and get a plate of latkes with sour cream and applesauce. We would sit on the living room floor and talk and eat. "When do you have to go back?" was the question often asked of those on leave. "Tomorrow, Wednesday." These were words we didn't want to hear. We all grew up quickly during the war. It was a scary and dangerous time, and we wanted to hang on to our life together as hard as we could and for as long as we could. Ah, sad.